extremely big day. Today is the day that we start the renovations on our new property.
Doesn't seem to face reality. That's his problem.
Yeah.
Way! Yeah.
It's a little moment, that, isn't it?
It's a super moment, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and our new home journey continues. I can't believe we're on episode 3. Now this is a big one. There's lots to share with you all, and as you can see, we've taken on quite a huge challenge. The previous owner, who is still living in the property, appears to be a hoarder, and we've been helping to organise and clear all his belongings, but it's been a tough process, both physically and mentally. This situation has really highlighted the importance of mental health. Hoarding is a serious issue that often stems from previous emotional deep struggles or trauma that's happened in life, and unfortunately it's not cured with a quick clean-up. It's much deeper. It's so important to recognise that mental health struggles can affect any one of us at any time, whether you've suffered previously or not. It just happens, and seeking professional advice is so important and can be dramatically effective. There are times in life when we all feel overwhelmed or like we can't handle everything on our own, and speaking to a therapist can provide much needed support and guidance during these times. That's why I'm excited to introduce BetterHelp, who are today's advert on this video. I couldn't think of a better match. BetterHelp connects you with a certified therapist who is trained to listen and provide helpful, unbiased advice. It's so simple to get started. You can visit betterhelp.com and answer a few questions, and you'll be matched with a professional therapist, usually within 48 hours. You can do everything from your phone or computer via phone call, video chat, or messaging, whichever you're most comfortable with. It's the easiest way to start talking to a therapist from the comfort of your own home. Let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you. Visit betterhelp.com or choose Fern Weston-Bennett during sign up, and you'll get a special discount on your first month. Whether you're dealing with the stress of a massive cleanup or any other life challenge, life can be challenging and we all need help sometimes. Thank you for watching this part of today's video. Let's get into episode 3 of the property journey. It's a very big day today, extremely big day. Today is the day that we start the renovations on our new property. It's happening, we've just got to go with it, so...
Well, we're not sure if it is yet or not. Dramas could unfurl, you never know.
Okay, yeah, well, we're currently on our way to meet some of the team that are giving us a hand today. If you're not up to date on this, I will leave all previous videos linked below about this process. But basically, we bought a property in February. We've got not a squatter, not a tenant, but the previous owner living in the property. We are now in June. We have to move in. Renovations have to start. Our rent on our home is coming to an end. We need to get in our property. So we have gave notice to who's living in the property plenty of notice of the stages and when things are happening, and today's the day that the renovations are supposed to start, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know how he's going to react when we turn up. I don't know what we're going to get done. We've got a skip being delivered in an hour, which we've had authorization for because it's like on a community, so it's a gated community. So you have to get like authorization from the property management for certain things, which we have done. We've got the deeds now, we've got everything. We've just got to keep moving forward. That's how it is. What else can we do? How are you feeling? How do you think it's going to go?
I'm not sure. Never sure, am I? Not on this one. But I think we're going to start. We've got guys.
I think
We've
so.
got skips.
Yeah.
We've got.
He's never been aggressive. I don't know. I'm sure you'll find out soon.
Yeah, he's not an aggressive person. He just doesn't seem to face reality. That's his problem.
Yeah. Well, the first one's here.
We're not. The others are waiting.
Are they waiting? Oh, I'm so nervous. I always get really nervous at this point, and then we get in and we make progress and it all turns out okay, but every single time we come, and keep in mind we've been like, this must be our 8th, 9th time of coming, but today's a big one, so let's go see. Okay, so we start off by just me and Ryan entering the property to prep him and remind him what's actually going to be happening today. And there he is, bless him, standing at the door, ready and waiting. Had no problems entering the property, and there's lots of work to be done, as you can see. So first things first, let's get these windows open, let some light in, let some airflow in, and get clearing through these boxes. Now all the boxes that you can see that are packed are what we've done with him previously. We've been around on multiple occasions. We started off very small by just packing one box, and then the next visit we did a few more, and so on, and gradually he's done amazing. So here I am getting my white suit on, ready for the task, gloves on, masks on, although these do come on and off. It's very, very hot this day, and we're doing a lot of work up and down the stairs. We quickly get the boys on, clearing some of the garden, because this is quite a health and safety hazard. We need a clear pathway. We're going to be coming up and down the stairs and carrying large items to the skip, which is arriving within the next hour. Onto the boxes that have already been packed previously. We are just moving these into the end bedroom, all compact in one area, so that we can clear the main living space and make the most progress there today. I'm moving the half full boxes ready for more items to go in there, and just picking up the obvious pieces of rubbish such as wrappers and papers and putting them in a bin bag. Please keep in mind how far we've come, because at the beginning, months ago, he didn't even want to throw wrappers, receipts, papers and things like that away, whereas now he's actually choosing which items he wants to put in the skip and get rid of, and it's as if he's recognising the assignment and slowly just making huge progress. So what I'm about to show you next is the bathroom. Now, this is the first time I've seen the bathroom properly. On the viewing, it only lasted a few minutes and it was very quick. It felt very intrusive, so I didn't really take it all in. He was quite determined to do this by himself, but obviously that wasn't going to happen. The kitchen and the bathroom he wanted to do himself. It's like he's most embarrassed about those two areas, but honestly I've seen it all by this point, so I just made him feel comfortable. We did it together. We threw away all the empty bottles, we kept all the full ones in a box,
I folded all his towels and put those in a box as well, and thoroughly cleaned the bathroom so that it's more livable for his remaining time here. Now this is an area which I have never seen. So just under the stairs is a storage room. As you can see here on the left, there is storage cupboards, which are obviously full again, but then there's an actual storage room. Now the door is locked and I can't seem to see in there, so I just don't enter. I just think, you know what, that is for another day. So that's going to be another surprise. I have only seen the size of this room on the paper plans, and in the future I hope to make it a utility space with a washer, a dryer and a sink area and some storage. Just look at this progress. This is amazing. This is everything that we've been through with the guy and decided that is rubbish just in time for the first skip arriving. He's even decided to get rid of some of his TVs. This is huge. Just look at this, so much progress in one day. We've successfully taken the wall down between the kitchen and the living area and opened it all up. Now, I don't know if you can remember what the kitchen was like before. This is from the previous video, which I will link down below, but there was no side space whatsoever. Things just piled up on top of everything. Actually unlivable in my eyes. The place was crawling. I'm sorry to show you this scene. And this is after the building work. So we're just trying to clear a space, put all the food in one area here in these drawers. I've cleaned the sink so there's somewhere to wash. And yeah, I'm just working on the cooker top, which is the hardest challenge for me.
Good morning, beauties. Another day going to our new property. We are just parked up in the city. Ryan's actually gone to pick up our key fob, which has been delivered for the main gate, because up until now he's literally been climbing over the wall, putting the code in on the pad for the main gates to open. So now it's official. We're going to have our own little keypad. We're going to get to the property today, do some more work, some clearing out. We have left our guy his bedroom. He's still got like that space. We haven't started clearing anything out of there or anything. Is still surrounded by all his things, and obviously he has got a kitchen area and a bathroom area whilst he's still living in the property. So he's still got a cooker top and he's got a clean sink, and then we sorted all the bathroom out as well last time. And I've actually just been and got him a small bag of shopping, because since we've been spending so much more time at the property, we've just found out a lot more about his situation, which we didn't realise up until this point. So obviously the last thing on our mind was that he had no money at this point, because we paid the money for the property months ago, and we knew obviously this was a repossession. We knew the amount that he owed, and it was quite a small amount, to be honest. So we knew that he was due to get a large amount of money, but we discovered that it's actually in a holding account until he sorts some things out. I just assumed, like when I was clearing out his kitchen, that he just had these eating habits and he liked to eat certain foods and not other foods. Like we found a lot of oats. What else did we find in the kitchen? Oats and tinned mackerel, and pasta, dry pasta. That's like the only 3 foods really that we found. And a lot of empty honey jars. So basically oats, honey, tinned fish and pasta. That is the only food I have come across in the kitchen, and now it makes all like sense. It's cheap. It's so cheap. Pasta's cheap to buy in bulk. Tinned fish, oats and honey. That's what he's been living off for God knows how long. So I thought, you know what do you take a man that's not been having nutritious food for such a long time? Some bread, some walnuts. You gotta have your walnuts. Some bananas, some tomatoes. We're gonna get this guy healthy and turn his life around. He's gonna have a brand new life. As usual, this is what I find all over the house, like tinned fish like that. Some pesto, because he's got a lot of pasta. I have seen that. Pecans, Parmigiano to sprinkle on top of your pesto pasta. I got him a refill of his honey. Some peas. Thought he might cook himself a nice steak tonight. And I've got some butter and eggs as well in the back. Couldn't get too much more because he's not really got a fridge. So the steak will be fine if he eats it tonight, and everything else can stay out of the fridge. And there we go. Let's start mission, get this guy healthy and new chapter of his life. Hey, and another big update to throw into the works. So we knew that our rent was coming to an end on the property where we are at the moment anyway. It'll be a year in September that we've been there. Can you believe it's a year?
I know.
It actually feels
Crazy.
like yesterday we were moving in. And then yesterday somebody came on a motorbike and officially handed a letter. I had to sign that I'd received the letter, and it's just to let us know that the owner of the property is not renewing the lease.
Evicting us.
Yeah, basically. He's not renewing it. So even if we wanted to stay there longer and it rolled over this time, we literally can't. We've got to be out ourselves. So that was really weird how that happened.
Yeah, and the timing of it.
Yeah.
I just want to show you something.
What?
We've got a gate!
Woo!
We've got a gate bit. Come on!
Wow.
Another step closer, baby.
That's good.
No more climbing.
We might have a new family member at this point as well. So when we keep speaking to our guy and asking, where are you going? What's your plans? What are you doing? Obviously, he's been so vague about it all
Bloody tight.
his money is being held. So, yeah, that's interesting. But do you know what? Every time we speak to him, he really wants to go to Italy. He spent a lot of time in Italy in his younger years, and he speaks about it a lot. So, I mean, if we can help him get to Italy, that's what we'll do. If we need to take him for some viewings, pack the van up with all his belongings, get him to Italy, we will do our best to get him to Italy if that's what he wants, won't we?
We will.
Way! It's a little moment, that, isn't it?
It's
Getting
a
your key.
super moment, yeah.
Did you have to pay for it?
It's a key with baggage, this one, but it is a key. No, free. We need to get some copies of it.
So one of the biggest costs so far on this renovation has been waste removal. There is just tons and tons, and it just keeps coming. Today we are tackling the understairs storage cupboards, which are also full. So they need emptying, and then we also take a first look at the storage room, which is at the back of the stairs, which, can you guess, is also packed with more waste and equipment that is old and doesn't work. And yeah, it's just a never ending task doing this property clear out.
Need another sketch?
Although it's a lot of work, we actually manage to clear this out in the same day. So we just go through each item again, decide what's to keep with the guy and what's to get rid of. 90% of it is going in the skip, and then just to add more waste removal, we start taking more walls down in the property. So this is one of the bedroom walls which is coming down. So this week we have made huge progress, and we're actually on track with the renovation plan, which means we should get in by the date that is predicted. There has been a lot of waste removal. Next week I feel is going to be a challenge, as we have to take down the final bedroom walls, which is where the guy is still living, but he has promised to pack up his boxes in that room. So let's see what happens in the next episode. Thank you so much everyone for sharing this journey with us, and I'll see you next time.